So today we're going to do a long-form walkthrough of Edaville Family Theme Park in Carver, Massachusetts. And right when you walk in, there's a bunch of shops that serve as guest services. And we're not even in the park yet, and all these shops are usually always open, but again, they're set up seasonally, especially the bakery, which is now run by Montilio's. But in Christmas time, they have gingerbread houses. So instead of recording straight through and speeding up and slowing down the film, I'm going to try to do still shots and give you a little bit more idea of how it's laid out when you walk in and where you can go to. So again, the first thing you see is a carousel right when you come in, and it's very old, and it's a carousel, not a merry-go-round, meaning there's only horses. To the left is kind of a little Dickens village, and during Christmas it's all decked out. It's pretty cool. They have Santa in there, hot chocolate, etc. But a lot of people during the summer just go around to the right. And shows how much I know. I've been coming here forever, and there's fishing here now. I never knew that before. So of course it gets very loud here with the trains, but this is basically the best spot to really plan out your day where you're going to go. If you can tell, there's a cranberry museum, little playhouse. Obviously the signs tell you where everything is. So now that we've come straight through behind the two main attractions, they now have a beautiful picnic tent set up right outside their snack shack, which is air conditioned and has family restrooms as well as standard restrooms, which is very, very helpful. And of course their Whistle Stop snack shack, which is also candy shop as well. So right to the candy shop, and then immediately to the left of that is the train station. This is where you get on and off Thomas the Tank Engine train, although Thomasland is a little bit further. And if you need a little reference point, it's immediately to the left of the Ferris wheel. And yes, it doesn't just have the paint job, it actually has Thomas on the front with his face, and the eyes move and blink, and it's pretty cool to see. And again, as we go further in, there's so many more, I guess call them kiddie rides, but it's the area of Edaville that's been traditional. But immediately to the left of the train station and to the right of the rest of the rides is Dino Land. One of the great things they have all over the park, they look like fans, but they're actually misters. And they spray mist on you as you walk by, and if you set up a little one right in front of it for a few minutes, it makes them nice and happy. So if you'll notice, looks a lot obviously like Jurassic Park, but up top there's two little cauldrons, and I can never figure out if it's real fire or if it's some type of effect, but it's still pretty cool. So once we enter Dino Land, to the immediate right, there's a couple of arcade games. Immediately to the center is a dig area. To the left there's sort of a Flintstone ride. And then that concludes the walkthrough, which takes about 15 minutes. Pretty cool. So after we leave Dinoland, there's about 20 rides, and we just came in through here. This is really where the end of the rides are, fried dough and other treats. But as we turn, Thomasland. So as you enter Thomasland, it's totally themed, just beautifully. Obviously there's a gift shop right away, and a nice little water wheel area. So as soon as you enter Thomasland, ride, candy shop, which is very, very popular during the winter, during Christmas. They even have what they call a skyliner. I call it the monorail, which is pretty cool up there. So I'm trying to be respectful and not show too many kids while I show this land, but as you can see, it's much larger than you would have guessed. This has got to be one of the best rides. I wish I was a little kid for this. These kids are way more adventurous than me.
The pie to the town hall. Emily, you'll be the front engine, and James, you'll be the back engine.
So we're going to check out the sweet shop. Aside from being wonderfully air conditioned, this is a beautiful traditional sweets shop. Kind of like a penny candy, I guess. Loving the chocolates. And the counter. And this beautiful cash register with the real one behind it. I don't know, maybe next time.
The 3 o'clock train. Once again, you're now boarding down here at the station for the 3 o'clock train.
So as always, thank you for watching. And please leave your suggestions for future places for us to cover in the comments below.